Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Barak Kadash. All praises, honor, glory, love, respect, faith, and power, and trust, and all credit to my Heavenly Father Yahweh and my Heavenly Big Brother Yahweh Shah. Thank you so much for what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, who I learned from, and all the men scattered all over the world, teaching His truth and none but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Trying to put a spiritual bug in you Hebrew Israelites' ears. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, New Indians, and you speckled birds. And what is a speckled bird? That'd be a Hebrew Israelite that look like some of the heathen nations, like, for example, a Hebrew Israelite that look like a so-called white person, or so-called Chinese person, etc., etc. Got some videos lined up about Esau, Amalek. Gonna play these videos. I'm gonna get into the scripture my best ability, say whatever God say through spirit, power, Yahweh, Bashim, Shah, the Holy Spirit, the Kurhak, Dash, Lord, wanna be on me, I get it.
A sky humming with tens of thousands of wings, bees flood Israeli streets, shutters slam, whispers rise of divine judgment. Fear spreads faster than facts, but beneath the buzz, science points to something far less mystical.
Oh, here we go. The science say the path of the pollinated protruders cause the bees to leave the trail, and they fall on the trail of the pollinated protruders and the duper-duperders and the gooper-duperders, and now the bees are out there right now raising hell. And nigga, this is all the worst of Yahweh by Shema Shah, nigga. Simple as that. Getting at these damn heathens, posing as his people, and these niggas ain't his people. They dwelling in, and that's another thing too. They supposed to be dwelling in safety. Instead, they getting stung by a bunch of fucking bumblebees. Well, not bumblebees, but yellow jackets or some shit, honeybees. I don't know. Well, I can tell you, they getting plagued, man. The Lord is plaguing these devils. Shit. Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 28. Israel, and which they're not. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall dwell upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall rain down dew. But instead they getting stunned. These niggas are getting stung by bees. And they getting bummed on by some Allah Abba niggas. But anyway, back to the video.
In a region on edge, are these swarms an omen or just nature misread?
Oh yeah, that's right. The crows. Crows last week, this week bees. I think it was crows last week. Either way, they was plagued with crows. Well, crows were flying around. They weren't really messing with the people, but they were flying around a lot. Big swarm of crows. Now you got bees. Oh, fucking scientific shit, nigga. This is the heavenly divine things being done by these devils. And yeah. Oh yeah, the crows. What they crows represented death. Heck yeah, they represented death. They're flying around Pink City, fucking Tel Aviv, with they faggot ass niggas out there. Yeah, and they showing you there's gonna be mass casualties. There's signs. These are more omens.
Unusual scenes are unfolding across Israel, where tens of thousands of bees have swarmed multiple areas, prompting authorities to issue public warnings. Residents and shop owners have been advised to keep doors and windows shut as large bee swarms continue to appear across different parts of the country. Officials have not indicated any immediate threat, but the sudden scale and spread of the swarms have triggered widespread concern. Online, the phenomenon has quickly taken on a symbolic dimension, with users linking it to religious and
divine, and it's a little bit balance. His name is, I think that's the name. No, it just says balance. Or the devil clown. It says divine judgment be upon them. Yeah.
Historical interpretations.
Divine judgment be upon them.
Across
the divine judgment upon the baby dick sucking Jewish faggot fuckers, Amalek.
Various traditions, swarms of insects have often been interpreted as omens, signifying upheaval, warning, or transformation. In some Christian and biblical symbolism circles, swarms of bees appear in older commentaries and allegorical readings as a sign of large, overwhelming forces or plagues. In Islamic and other Near Eastern traditions, insects like wasps or locust-like swarms are used in scripture as metaphors for punitive hosts sent by God, and bees can be folded into similar imagery of a divine swarm.
And see, one day is crows, the next day is bees. What's gonna be next afterwards? Rats. Yeah. I want to pause the video 1 minute 44 seconds. All praise Yahweh Shema Shah. Why Yahweh Shema Shah? I said the next plague gonna be rats, but that place already plagued with rats wearing small hats. It's already being plagued with rats wearing small hats. Now that's I would like to be I don't know. I like that place to be plagued with I don't know, some venomous snakes. Oh yeah, I don't know. Something bad and disgusting. I mean, some just absolutely bad and disgusting shit. I don't know. I say the place be plagued with fire. How about that? That place should be plagued with fire, with all the filthy, nasty shit that going on there. Oh man, what else we got? Oh yeah, teeth of wild beasts. Let's get to that.
Afflicting or warning a people. However, experts caution against drawing such conclusions, pointing to natural explanations rooted in environmental and seasonal patterns. A similar reaction.
Yeah. Was it 2nd chapter 5 verse 8? There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places. Yep. And menstrual women shall bring forth monsters. But yeah, this is the point I wanted to read. That was the wild beasts shall change their places. The Lord is daggone directing these little bees to go flying and giving them niggas hell, man. Sting those rats wearing small hats. Shit. Oh, let's get another one. Say teeth of wild beasts. These are spirits of vengeance. Yeah. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 verse 28. There'll be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and to please the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail, famine and death, all these are created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punching and wicked destruction. It was funny, I didn't mention scorpions, but I had that on my mind. How about some scorpions? But I mentioned snakes be plagued, be the next thing the Lord bring plagues to. But I don't know. It's all up to Yahweh Shema Shah. I can't think of anything else because Yahweh Shema Shah can think of anything and make anything happen. And they can get super creative. Heck yeah. They can be super creative. Just have some rats plaguing a bunch of rats. Yeah, man. Or some cockroaches. I don't know. Heck yeah. Back to the video.
Followed a recent incident in Tel Aviv, where thousands of crows darkened the sky, sparking fear and speculation online. Scientists later clarified that the event was a natural migration pattern, not a sign of impending.
Oh, here we go, that science shit. Here we go, that scientific mumbo jumbo, oobity doobity shit.
Danger. Large-scale animal movements, whether bees or birds, are often driven by ecological triggers such as climate shifts, habitat change.
Yeah, they getting plagued by crows, they getting plagued by bees, but also especially they getting plagued by bombs.
Or breeding cycles. Experts emphasize that such coordinated behavior, while visual.
That shows you these niggas are not the people. They are not the people. They are imposters. They're niggers. Edomite niggers.
Dramatic, is a normal part of wildlife activity. Still, in a region already on edge due to
that plague, they sending that damn glittering, well, I don't say glittering sword, but it's a sword.
Ongoing tensions, even natural events are being viewed through a lens of uncertainty and symbolism.
Oh, that sword comes from the United States, my bad. That's a United States missile.
As speculation spreads faster than facts, the latest swarms serve as a reminder. What appears ominous at first glance may simply be nature at work.
Whatever. Anyway, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, that persecute thee. Let's move on to the next video. What's going on with these rats wearing small hats?
We're making a film about the oppression of Christians.
Oh yeah, this is what they think about you Christians. The so-called divine holy people. That's what they think about you Christians.
It's difficult now being a Christian in Jerusalem.
Yeah, it is. It's very difficult. I feel like I have to hide who I am in order to maintain my safety.
It's very frightening, some of the
Man, they're violent.
things that this report is saying.
Some violent rats.
That harassment and violence against Christians continue in a climate which is intolerable.
Shouldn't that scratch make you say, huh? Scratcher is a head scratcher. Like, what are the divine people doing this to Christians? Why are the holy divine people, and then the holy divine people in the Bible written as being Christians? You know? But anyway, so it's like they separate now. Either Jewish people or not the Christians or what? That was like in the movie. That's when the book is like it was written to be that way, you know. But it's not right. Anyway, it's confusion, bro.
Of diversity.
Come and visit us, see how we really live, if we really need to be annihilated.
Yeah, everybody. And see, you people that following Christ, Jesus Christ. Look what these rat niggers do, how they feel about you. Even in their book called the Talmud, how they depict Jesus as a false prophet, need to be put to death. He need to be, I forgot what he said, he need to be laid in a pool of doo-doo or some shit like that. They look at him like he's shit. Something like that. That's what they be saying in the Talmud. Just like they talk about having sex with 3-year-old girls and saying that's part of their arranged marriage ritual and shit. Anyway, and describing that the intercourse of having sex with a 3-year-old is like poking a finger in the eye. That's what they got written in that book, Talmud. Anyway.
The closure of the Christian quarter of Jerusalem over Easter reflects a much bigger thing, which is the systematic oppression and attack and assault on Christian Palestinians. So how do you feel being a Christian in Jerusalem at the moment?
Right now it's hard. I feel like I have to hide some certain things. So normally...
And they showing so much hatred towards their own. They're all Edomites. They're so separated and divided.
Yeah, I wear a cross. But in these days it's difficult. You feel persecuted. I've been spat on numerous times.
Spat on numerous times?
Yeah. Of course not. It's difficult.
Yeah, spat on, probably got shot at. Probably threw some shit balloons. She ain't gonna bring that up. Shit balloons at her. Probably almost got raped by a nasty rat.
And
probably almost got gang raped by some pack of nasty rats.
Of course, forbidden from our holy sites.
Look, she looked over there. She like, oh my gosh, that could be one that gonna spit on me.
Forbidden from our holy sites.
Yes.
Yeah, like the Holy Sepulchre.
And this is documented in a report published just this week by an Israeli organization, the Rossing Center, which documents the assaults. It records graffiti, trespassing, vandalism, stone throwing, garbage dumping, and arson on church properties in this area. It says this creates a sense of vulnerability for Christians around sacred spaces and erosion of respect for Christian religious life in the public sphere. A climate in which Christians feel increasingly unwelcome, pressured to conceal their identity.
Yeah, man, and they doing this like the popes. These Catholic people. Man. This shit is all fucked up. Anyway, man, we can't wait till this shit get nuked out of this world, bro. Cause these niggas are some. Anyway, but this is how they feel about you, you so-called Christians, you low-key devil worshippers, do if I will type of niggas.
It's really big and it's inappropriate for this place. Okay, that's a Jewish place. You need to respect this. Can you please put it inside?
Okay, this is very harsh. It's very harsh. No, you're not respecting.
Can you please stop taking pictures?
You're not respecting. You're hindering me from my human right to. No, this is not provocation. I'm an abbot. This is my breath.
These attacks are on the rise. The Rossing Center, which is highly respected, says that the majority of physical attacks targeted clergy, monks, nuns, friars, and priests who are easily identifiable in public due to distinctive garments and visible Christian symbols. Spitting is the most common expression of hostility. Once it was carried out covertly, secretly, the Rossing Center says. Now it's performed openly.
He almost spit on that little boy. He spit on it. They're so stupid they can't even spit right. Hell, I spit on myself. The motherfucker can't even spit right. The motherfucker spitting on theyself. Dribble and drool all over their fucking face and shit. Looking all stupid like
As there's a continued and expanding
goddamn stupid niggers.
pattern of intimidation and aggression. And Christians are affected not only as a religious minority, but in the case of Palestinians, also because of their national.
But where's the outrage for the Christians? The people that believe in Jesus Christ. Where's the outrage? There should be an outrage. All the people that's going after the Hebrew Israelites, you need to stop and assemble yourselves and come together and come to defend the Christians, your fellow Christian brothers and sisters, against these baby dick sucking Jewish faggot fuckers, Amalek, the Amalekites. But where is that? They ain't there. They're not. They rather spend time harassing the so-called black Hebrew Israelites. They say they're not going after these baby dick sucking Jewish faggot fuckers. They constantly spit on your people, throw shit balloons at your people, bust hot lead at those people, all that other shit. They're not trying to do anything to defend your brothers and sisters, no matter where they're from, whoever they are, what nation they could be. Doesn't matter. They're Christians. Support your people. They're your people. You know, Jesus Christ loves everybody, so defend your people in love. Yeah, right. They ain't doing shit. They rather just go ahead and harass the black Hebrew Israelites.
Identity.
Ultra-Orthodox Jews spit toward Christians carrying a cross in occupied East Jerusalem this week, an act of religious hatred, igniting a scandal in Israel and
Them niggas can't even spit right.
beyond. Other videos, also widely seen on social media, show Jews spitting toward nuns outside a church. And yet another where Jews spit at a church doorway.
We bumped into each other last night at the Anglican Cathedral, the Maundy Thursday service, which is incredibly moving.
Yeah.
You know, that statue's a bunch of shit anyway. Yeah, I just want to mention that.
And normally afterwards, that service, the congregation
Our Savior ain't Jeebus, and he does not look like no fucking Edomite.
walks down to Gethsemane.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, usually that's the time of prayer.
That's a whole lot of targets. They could just drop damn shit balloons on top of their ass if they was on top of that building.
Prayer and singing and remembering when Christ was arrested before he was crucified on Friday.
Today, in fact, today is Good Friday, isn't it? It's the most solemn day in the Christian year.
Right, how do you know he was on a Friday? Anyway.
Last night I went to Beth Gethsemane on my own. Prayed among the trees, saw the trees.
Alright, anyway. You Christians, man, where's the help? You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be looking out for one another, but the only time y'all look out for one another when it's time to rally up against those black Hebrew Israelites. But you're not rallying up against those baby they sucking Jewish faggot fuckers, Amalek. Anyway, next video.
I want people to understand that the night is always darkest before the dawn. But the one thing we have noticed, and this is the whole thing about whether it's military expansion, whether it's devaluing currency, whether it's something as simple as a new prime minister in a country like Hungary. Little by little, the Zio state is starting to recognize that they're not long for this world, especially in terms of leadership and in terms of infrastructure. It is eventually going to die. Now, will it morph into something else in the interim? Probably. But I think enough people are catching on to just how volatile their grift really is. And as we always like to highlight at least once a show, in terms of how bad things are truly getting for the Zions, this is a great example where you can clearly see that they're concerned, that they're losing control.
Kill children! You kill children! That's how cheap all of you are! That's how cheap all of you are!
Edom is divided. It is in Belgium, Germany. They are so fucking divided. They are no longer the hocus pocus, the spells and the you know that all that shit ain't working no more. All that Amalekite spells ain't working no more. No, they're not. The Lord is wiping that shit away off these dumbass people. Now they see who you truly are. But damn, they keep calling them Israel. They're not Israel. They Amalek. Shit, they Israelis. I'll let them have that. And they keep calling them Jews. They ain't Jews. They Jewish. But mainly they just Amalek. They Amalekites. Anyway, coming from the seed of Esau. But look, the seed of Esau is so divided.
Pedophilia, rape. Oh yeah, it's too much. Oh,
I love this lady.
Oh, it's too much.
I love her. I follow her. I forget what her handle is, and I've seen a lot of her
Yeah, she does look familiar. I think she's mainly in America.
stuff on Instagram. She's awesome.
It looked like he's probably all set up anyway. But hey, man, the world sees who they truly are. They're not the Lord's people. They're a bunch of fucking Edomite niggers.
And this is in Germany. You know, for whatever reason, there
Is that where she is? She's in
Berlin.
Germany.
Yeah, it's in Berlin. And this is from a couple of days ago. And what we've learned is that there is a portion, at least a chunk of the German population that is still basically conscripted with World War II Holocaust guilt. And so,
They're still on that same old bullshit.
they don't necessarily agree with what the state wants them to do in terms of bowing at the altar that is the state of Israel. They do it anyway because that's just the way things are. Now, little by little, things are starting to change, as it would appear. Now, I want to play this one more time because I didn't hear all of what you said, but listen carefully. So, I don't see her name, but again, shout out to Roya News English. They do an amazing
She looked familiar, but whatever.
job.
Someone find her name.
Yeah.
That's how cheap all of you are. Pedophilia, rape. Oh yeah, it's too much. Oh, it's too much. Oh, it's too much. Are you weak? Are you scared? What are you scared about? What are you scared about? What are you scared about?
They're scared because they scared about being exposed. Shit. And then they should be scared of going in captivity by the real Israelites.
What are you scared about?
But Edom is divided. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I've come to give peace on earth. I tell you, neighbor, rather division. That's Yahweh Shah saying that. Yeah. He's separating the house of the Edom. Them niggas are divided. Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? Edom, his seed of wicked little babies, little wicked nigger babies, are all Satan. From the ones wearing the small hats to the ones who ain't wearing small hats. They're all damn Satan. But let's not get it twisted now. You're going to have Israelites that going to look like them people. Yeah. And you're going to have people that you think that Israelites could be those people. Yeah, ain't that some shit? But anyway, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand and have an end, but have an end. And as you can clearly see, Esau, his end is here. His end is here. Shit, clearly the house of Edom is fucking crumbling. It's falling. The roof caving in. And it's gonna fall on these niggas. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I love it.
We just addressed the fact that, once again, something that has never ceased to amaze me with these people, you've got police guards all around there, and this woman is coming up there like she's just gonna do her thing. And it seems that the Israelis just never, ever get told or put in their place the way that they should. They're the level of entitlement, as you like to address.
I don't know that this is an Israeli or a Zio. Like, I don't know that that's an Israeli.
It clearly is an Edomite. But we can't look at looks. But let's just say she is an Edomite. Yeah, it don't fucking matter.
That's fair. I mean, it's at least a Zio.
I mean, you're in Germany here, so it very well could just be Zionist for whatever reason.
Yeah, gets right in her face.
Look at her. Look at what she just did. Look at what she just
Look what she just did. What did she do? She just crossed the line. She supposed to stay on that side. And look at them. They're not. They stay. They got like a border, a metal border. They have to stay behind.
did. She's scared. She's scared. She's scared. You're all scared. You killed children. You killed children.
She's right.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, anyway, let's get to the next one. These niggas divided. Let's see what this is about. Oh, yeah. Another country made some special flags for Amalek.
So this guy is a member of parliament in Poland, and the land of Pose. And his name is Konrad Berkowitz. Isn't that something?
I
And
thought it was going to be Edgar Allan Poland.
yeah, that's what I thought. And so he made this. He's got the Israeli flag, but he put a swastika on it.
Yeah, he made an upgrade. Or it really just showing you what the flag, what that flag is really. It's like it's hidden. It's got a hidden message to it. Or he broke the ninja star, the death of the, what was it, the, damn, what the fuck I used to call that thing? Not no Star of David. Fuck no, they ain't got nothing to do with no Star of David. It's a puzzle, the Ninja Star of Death puzzle, and it turns out it's the puzzle. He broke the puzzle, the code, and it looked like this. That's the true code of it, the hidden message of the Ninja Star of Death. It's 441 on the clock. All praise Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah. Yeah. Anyway,
Was he Kanye
I'm
West?
just fucking around. Well, no, I'm not.
And he says Israel is the new Third Reich, and that's exactly how its flag should look.
It's the third temple. Get it right.
So, by the way, what right does this guy have to desecrate that flag, adding powder blue stripes and all? But what would a guy named Konrad Berkowitz know about Nazis in Poland, huh?
Yeah.
It's not like they ever marched through there before, am I right? So let's listen to him say it. He says it in Polandish. Right, let's listen.
Izrael to nowa trzecia Rzesza i jego flaga powinna wyglądać dokładnie tak.
Nice.
Dziękuję.
And so, dziękuję.
Pan poseł Maciej Konieczny, koło Razem.
Bimka story, jak sem pizda. What he's saying is,
Panie pośle, pokazywanie...
what he says is Israel is committing genocide with particular cruelty right before our eyes. Israel is the new Third Reich, and its flag should look exactly like this. That's what he said. That's the translation.
Did remember they were with the Nazis in the beginning? Right in the beginning. There's those coins with a Swazi on the back and the Israel thing on the front because they were working with the Nazis, the Zionists. The Zionists were.
Yeah.
It's a well-known fact.
So, they tried to. So then, the Israel's embassy in Poland condemned the anti-Semitic horror in the and then so that's what they called it, right? But then this guy Conrad, he responds. You want to see it? So, so down here it says up here. This is from the Israel ambassador. It says we condemn in the strongest terms today's anti-Semitic horror. They're just not going to ever stop that. They still think that you still think that calling something anti-Semitic or someone an anti-Semite has any power. You
say abracadabra or something.
Yeah.
It'd be more effective.
That magic shit don't work. Like I said, those spells, casting spells, all that witchcraft shit doesn't work anymore. The Lord says, it ain't work for you rat niggers.
Have you ever read the story of the boy who cried wolf? On Israel's official Holocaust Remembrance Day, a Polish MP desecrated the Israeli flag and compared the Jewish symbol and the Jewish state to the Nazis instead of showing solidarity with Holocaust victims. He is showing solidarity with the modern-day Holocaust victims, and the Israelis are the modern-day Nazis. A Holocaust survivors march in Auschwitz today. This vile anti-Jewish act is especially appalling. Support for it by other politicians only deepens the shame. The Polish authorities must act now to address this disgrace and remove that. They love to tell other governments what to do. They did it.
Israel just bombed a synagogue in Iran. They bombed an Iranian Jewish synagogue because it was in Iran. They just did that.
Yep. Here, this guy.
Yep. And they actually said they did it. They admit to that. How old was this video? It was a day ago. But yeah, that was like, I think it was like last week they talked about that. And they actually admit that they did it. Yeah, that ain't that some shit. They actually was honest this time. They didn't say Hamas or Iran did it. They said they did it.
My friend Conrad Berkowitz responds. He said, and I condemn your genocide across all of Palestine. We condemn what you are doing in Gaza, Lebanon, and Iran. I condemn your armed assault, your starving, your pacification of the population, and your burning of innocent children with phosphorus. You are no different from the Third Reich in this. I consider you Nazis.
They always been Nazis. All it is, they just they shit. They just dress themselves up and then put them whatever the hell that swastika, the SS shit on. And later on, they goddamn changed it back over to the Ninja Star of Death.
Damn.
By the way, did the Nazis ever eat the kids, you grimy motherfuckers?
Yes, pretty sure they have. They probably screwed the kids, AS or SA the kids, and then they ate them.
The Nazis call them grape soda and pizza and shit with their Jewish James Bond, Jeffrey Epstein. You know, James Bond would tell you his real name and fuck everything.
So what Conrad, our friend Conrad Berkowitz, did there was he did the one thing the Zionists hate the most. He expressed his actual opinion, and not the one printed out for him on an index card. The Zionists despise anyone with a soul out of jealousy, basically.
His name's Berkowitz.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
So I like this. This was nice. Help me, I'm a victim. Everyone is anti-Semitic. And then you see...
You barely in that fucking water. Stand up, nigga.
Oh, wait. Apartheid, genocide, war crimes, illegal occupation, imprisonment without trial, torture, murdering women, crimes against humanity, human rights violations. And so he's not really drowning. He's just sitting there. And so they're always the cry bullies. That's what they're always a victim, ashamed of nothing, offended by everything.
Mm-hmm. Ashamed of nothing, offended by everything.
And here,
imagine if Jeremy from the Quartering was a country. I will never stop trashing him.
Watch this. You're going to like that, huh?
I want to see if they really have a picture of this.
Oh, I know, it's my new flag. I want a shirt of that, hero. Don't be...
Hey, man, that will be a nice shirt, a meme.
We should put that on a shirt. Let's make that a shirt. I bet that would fly off.
The most moral army in the world.
I wouldn't want to wear that, though. Yeah, I wouldn't
want
to.
I would. What about as like a mask?
Let's just remember, this is from when Democracy Now! Used to do good work. This is Shulamit Aloni, a former Israeli minister, admits that Israeli weaponizes anti-Semitism. So we have video of this, but nobody else will play this except shows like this. I don't even think they'll play it anymore. Maybe they will. We'll see.
Often when there is dissent expressed in the United States against policies of the Israeli government, people here are called anti-Semitic. What is your response to that as an Israeli Jew?
Well, it's a trick. We always use it. When from Europe somebody is criticizing Israel, then we bring up the Holocaust. When in this country people are criticizing Israel, then they are anti-Semitic. And the organization is strong and has a lot of money, and the ties between Israel and the American Jewish establishment are very strong, and they are strong in this country. As you know, they have power, which is okay. They are talented people, and they have power, money, and media, and other things. And their attitude is Israel, my country, right or wrong, the identification. And they are not ready to hear criticism. And it's very easy to blame people who criticize certain acts of the Israeli government as anti-Semitics, and to bring up the Holocaust and the suffering of the Jewish people. And that justify everything we do to the Palestinians.
Oh, shit. I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm going to say, what suffering have you niggas went through? Nothing. You didn't go through a damn thing. Let me go back to that video.
He did the one thing the Zionists hate the most: war crimes.
What suffering have y'all went through? Y'all went through slave ships? Y'all been on during the slave trade? Y'all been separated? Your families been separated? No. You went through that little short period of so you can say it's a vacation for y'all niggas. Shit. What y'all went through was a vacation in Germany. And a lot of them people that got killed was undesirables, considered to be undesirables, and your own people did that shit to them. Yeah, your own people did that shit to them. Anyway, it was like a fucking vacation. Y'all going to Disney World, nigga. Yeah, that Holocaust shit was like Disney World to y'all niggas. But try to beat 4, 5, shit, I don't know how many years we had to go through with our horror. And a lot of that horror that so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and yes, Latinos, you went through that slave trade shit too. Y'all the first ones, and the native Indians. Y'all niggas went through that shit too. Wait, talking about Trump prepared to invade. Oh yeah. Shit, well, they need to go ahead and do it now. Shit. Get it on out the way, nigga. What's taking so long? Shit. Yeah, they want to go ahead and do it and make themselves feel like they badasses. Go and do it, nigga. But anyway, like I'm saying, these niggas ain't went through shit. These niggas ain't went through shit. What the horrors they say they went through is like going to Disneyland, nigga, please. And them niggas the ones who ran the damn slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade, owned the ships, they owned the slave auctions. How you think them niggas got so Jew rich? Shit.
He's done it again! He's done it again! That is a fact! You fucking little bastard! He's done it again! You dirty bastard! You've done it again!
So that's whenever somebody calls someone an anti-Semite, we're going to play that.
You dirty bastard.
He's done it again! He's done it again! That is a fact! You fucking little bastard! He's done it again! You dirty bastard! You've done it again!
Yeah, I also have that here, Kurt.
What?
Done it again! You dirty bastard! You've done it again!
We stand for you.
We stand for you.
At the end is the best.
you. So great job by the Polish MP. His name is Konrad Berkowitz. Nice job, Konrad Berkowitz. And it's tough to make jokes out. Again, the number one thing people who come to my stand-up shows now say to me afterwards, and I talk to usually 50 to 100 people at least at the end of a show. They tell me that I didn't know that it was going to be this funny. Yeah, I wouldn't do a comedy show unless it was going to be funny.
Listen, nothing is funny. That's why you make jokes.
That's why you have.
Everything's not funny. How do you make things aren't funny? Funny. That's called a joke. What are you talking about?
I've got lots of comedic tricks. Did you ever see when Norm Macdonald was interviewing David Letterman and his side?
All right, enough of this. Let's get to the next one.
Well, even though the people and the world have overwhelmingly turned against Israel, unfortunately, our politicians have not. This here is a graphic of members of Congress. See that sea of red? That's everyone who's been bought off by AIPAC. Look at the very few splotches of blue. Those are the ones who have not.
Oh, no, nigga, no. This is some bullshit. They damn near majority of all left wing, right wing. They all on the same bird. Them niggas all been bought out. They been all bought out. And a lot of them niggas are small head niggas. Amalekites. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They trying to push that left right now. They all ain't shit. They all dirty. Not all the red and blue. They guess what? They just ain't got a check. Yeah, they just don't want to get bought out. They don't. But shit, they all fucked up. The majority of both sides are fucked up.
Been bought off by AIPAC, but you can see the vast majority of our politicians have been bought off.
Yeah,
which is
some of them are dead. I think. I don't know.
That's why we can't have nice things. AIPAC even bragged about how they have bought off all the Democrats. The Democratic base is overwhelmingly against Israel at this point. Republicans are now majority against Israel, especially Republicans under the age of 50. But Democrats are overwhelmingly against Israel. And yet, AIPAC brags about how it has bought off all of the Democrats. Watch this.
Well, I appreciate the relationship that I've had with AIPAC from the very beginning of my congressional journey.
The pro-Israel community fully embraced me.
And a lot of them are damn Israelites. Coon ass niggas. The Lord gonna see about you niggas. Matter of fact, woe to them. Woe to them coon ass niggas. They go to Amalek to get a check. No, that's just coming from me. That's not written in the Bible. I just say woe to them coon ass niggas. They go into Amalek for a check. Yet he also was wise. He will bring evil. Now where am I supposed to be? Now the Egyptians. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there was Isaiah chapter 31 verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God. Their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is helping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. So pretty much you Israelites is helping this devil Esau, Amalek, you're gonna fall with them. They are gonna probably killing your ass, but it's still judgment from the Lord anyway. Yeah, these devils are gonna turn on you just like that. Yeah, look at them.
AIPAC played a very important role in my political
And they gave me a big ass check.
campaign. I think it really helped it take off.
And all the Latinos, yeah, they got them checks too. Get them Latinos, still you jakes too. Shit. And the Asians.
But thank you to everyone at AIPAC for their deep and long-standing friendship. It means a lot to me.
It means so much to me. Thanks for the checks, man. I love it. Them checks be big. There's stimulus checks for politicians.
I mean, they're just rubbing it in our faces at this point. That's what that was. They know that the American people are against them. And so they're now rubbing it in our faces that, look, we bought off all your Democrats. Because what other reason would they put this ad out?
Yeah, pretty much. They bought her ass out. And she just control opposition. And Esau works on Amalek, Amalek. I gotta remember to say both together. Esau, Amalek worked on both sides. Shit.
Except to just antagonize you. That's the only reason why they did this. Just to shove it in your face. Doesn't matter what you think, you little peon voter, you. We bought your politicians. They do what we say. They work for us, not for you. Good luck out there in your little republic you got going on here. Hope it lasts. Well, it's not going to for much longer if you keep this up, because people will revolt. After a while, people will demand change. That's just how it works every time in history. Just read the books. And it goes to show, the War Powers Resolution, they tried to pass this today and it failed. This was a motion to discharge SJ Resolution 104, a joint resolution to direct the removal of United States armed forces from hostilities within the Islamic Republic of Iran. And it failed. Congress is never going to do their job. What is the point of even having them at this point? They have essentially given away all of their power to the executive branch. They basically said, dear leader, do whatever you want. Here's more power. Use your executive pen. Just sign laws over and over. And then every 4 years we get new ones because the next guy throws out the last guy's executive orders and we end up with an unstable government. That's what that is, because Congress won't do their damn job and actually pass laws. One of those is Congress is the body that is supposed to declare war. And today, the Senate got together and decided, nah, we don't want to do that. We're just going to let Trump do whatever he wants to do. We're not going to be the ones to declare war. And in this one, they wanted to remove U.S. armed forces from hostilities against Iran, so as long as they're not authorized by Congress. Now, this could have been very simple. If Congress wants to keep the troops going against Iran, if they want to keep war going, this would have been very simple. Take the War Powers Resolution, pass it, because that's your job as Congress. That's according to the Constitution of the...
I don't hear this shit on this video.
With that said, I do think that there are a couple of other mitigating issues that we must address, and this is one that I do think has validity. Anti-Semitism is on the rise, and I do think that one of the reasons that has been happening is because of this relentless attack by the Israeli government on the Palestinians, and it is boomeranging back towards the Jewish communities in this country. We've seen it in Manhattan. I haven't really seen it down here. We've seen it in Los Angeles. I do think that this is an issue that needs to be addressed, and what is the right way to go about it? Because as Jen, as you've said many times, there really must be a distinction between American Jews and Israelis.
Oh my goodness. They're all Amalek, nigga. What the fuck ever? There is no difference. Shit. Goodness gracious. They're just all divided pretty much. They don't want to participate in that shit, but they still part of part of that fold, or that breed, or that pedigree, or whatever the fuck, the flock. They still part of that flock. Shit.
Well, there's a distinction between being...
No matter what, they still part of that. If they part of that nation, that tribe of people, and the Lord's getting at them niggas. No matter if they're not Zionists, it don't fucking matter.
Between Judaism and Zionism, those are completely unrelated things. They're unrelated.
Judaism bullshit anyway.
But I do think that Peter's right, that the Israel's behavior...
Judaism is doo-doo-ism, is doo-doo.
And the constant linking of Zionism to anti-Semitism has now made it where there's legitimate anti-Semitism.
Judaism, just like Christianity, is all insanity. It's a bunch of bullshit, garbage.
Based on the actions of the state of Israel. And I think that we are seeing backlash from that. I do. And I think that it's a big problem.
Well, Donna, I don't want to monopolize.
Okay, go ahead, and I'll speak after you.
Okay, so anti-Semitism is, and the rise of anti-Semitism is a reality.
First off, man, stop calling it Sam. Who the fuck is Sam? Who is it? And who you ignorant calling Sam is supposed to be Shem. And who? There's many other people that came from the bloodline of Shem. It's not just who these people that claiming to be the only people. No, there are many other people, like them people over there that's wearing those towels over their heads. Them Allah Akbar folks, they Shemitic. You got them Chinese and them Japanese. They Shemitic. You got daggone people that ignorant call black, Latino, Hispanic, Native Indian. They're Shemitic, and they're more Shemitic special people than all the rest of them. But anyway, and people that's known to be white. But they ain't white, they's red. They're Shemitic too. But shit. But anyway, anyway, I'm tired.
And one that
I don't want to fucking go to work tonight.
Must be taken very seriously. It is, however,
I was feeling sick earlier. After I did a video, I was like, man, my stomach hurt. I'm glad I ain't cut no yards today. Man.
Primarily a phenomenon of the white nationalist movement in this country. There's very little of it that has that comes from supporters of Palestinian rights. And I will say, the allegations of anti-Semitism are frequently simply bogus. I've got to tell you, bogus. I've experienced it myself, where I was quoted for a talk that I gave. I did not say what they claimed I said, and what they claimed I said was anti-Semitic. It was a simple, outright lie. That incident in Los Angeles that you were referring to, I think the demonstrators who were driving by a restaurant and were claimed to have attacked Jews who were sitting there. I've looked at studies of what actually happened. What appears to actually have happened was that some young men who were sitting in the restaurant got into it over politics, not over their Jewish identity or anything else. And it was essentially a conflict.
I don't want to hear this shit. It's a bunch of crybaby niggers. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. Next video. Get the fuck.
World leaders are beginning
to. Basically, the Lord's coming at all you niggas, no matter who. If you don't support this shit, the atrocities that your people are doing, the Lord's still getting at you niggas, no matter what. He knows what's in your mind, in your heart. Get the fuck out of here.
Completely turn on Israel, from Poland to Turkey to South Korea, Japan. I mean, even Asian nations are.
Thanks to these, and thanks to someone like him. He's, well, I won't say the cause of it, because ultimately the Lord is the one that's in charge. Well, y'all just say on a low level, he's the cause of this reason why y'all are being sought out. But it's the Lord the one that's open up the gates of revealing you niggas or who you truly are. And the people seeing it, and now they come after all y'all. So Esau is now going to be hunted down from the lower, from the low level devil Edomite to the higher ups. And the same for Amalek.
Jumping in on this to European nations, Spain, Italy, Germany even, which is something else, because Germany usually just gives Israel a complete pass for anything and everything, feeling like it cannot criticize, should not criticize. Oh, but they're starting to criticize. Let's start off with Poland. A Polish MP displayed the Israeli flag, but the Israeli flag looks a little bit different. Watch this.
Poles are already feeling Israel's attacks in the Middle East.
Oh yeah, in Spain, what they were doing, they were blowing up like a piñata doll lookalike of Benjamin not a Jew. They're blowing that motherfucker up. They were pow 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 boom 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 pow 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 pow. They had put fireworks in this damn thing, and they were just blowing that shit to smithereens.
Through fuel prices, but how do children feel it when dozens of times more have died than in the entire war in Ukraine? It's because the Jews are using a forbidden phosphorus bomb, which depletes oxygen from the air and leads to their death by suffocation. More. The smoke from this bomb gets into the lungs and burns them from within.
But it's them Jews that's doing it. That's what they be like to do. But it's them Jews that's doing it, not us. We're not Zionists. We're just. I don't know what the hell they put the non-Zionists. We're non-Zionists. We don't believe in their way. Oh, nigga, please get the fuck out of here. Y'all benefit off this shit too, nigga. Y'all benefit, whatever the Zionists is doing, y'all niggas are benefiting off the same shit too. Just like regular ass Edomites. Hell, you niggas like, I wasn't there when slavery went down, but you damn sure benefited off that shit, nigga.
Suffocate and burn from the inside at the same time. Tens of thousands of women and children. But if some child is lucky and doesn't suffocate, white phosphorus will stick to their cheek, to their hand, and burns through the tissues right down to the bone.
Damn. When the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. Shit, this is absolutely. But see, man, we could never treat our slaves like this, man. We gonna work their ass hard, but we ain't gonna treat our slaves like this. They gonna be happy. These niggas is making their lives miserable, bro. But this is judgment from the Lord, though.
It cannot be.
What happens when the earth is ruled by wicked ass men?
Extinguished, so the cheek must be cut off, the hand amputated. Israel is committing, right before our very eyes,
that's like goddamn napalm being put on them.
Genocide of truly horrific and exceptional cruelty. Israel is the new Third Reich, and its flag should look exactly like that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you so much.
What's interesting is that people in the crowd, the rest of the MPs didn't gasp in shock.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit. They were quiet as hell. They were like, oh my goodness. They like quiet. Anyway, let's get to the next video. I've seen the video before, but yeah, we've seen this shit before. I didn't know if she was gonna play this shit. But let's get to this next one. Oh, you fucking kidding me?
If you like my videos...
Wally, man. What the fuck? I thought this was gonna be an actual damn... I could play this shit. He be doing this shit sometimes, man. Goddamn, you gotta pay for this garbage, man. Well, Greater Israel, Israeli billionaire plotting behind the scene. Well, no, there's a whole lot of them. She ain't the only one. A little ugly ass. Let's get to the next one. Hold on, which one's the next one? This one. No, fuck that. Play this one.
So they're doing their Make Heaven Crowded tour. By the way, if you want to make heaven crowded, why would she not go to that thing if she thought she was going to get shot? You're going to end up in heaven.
Well, not with her. She's got to be here to work the rides in the line, I guess.
So First Baptist Orlando faces staff controversy over hosting TPUSA, cancels the tour event. So here, Project Constitution weighed in on this. Another Make Heaven Crowded tour stop.
People on her ass too, and all this Turning Point shit.
Canceled.
And she a small hat nigger too. But anyway, they all Edomites.
After church mutiny. The House of Cards is falling, guys. We've got some massive updates on the First Baptist Orlando fallout, and it's a total disaster for Erica Kirk and the shell of an organization that she's currently running. What was supposed to be a massive tour, but the thing that made TPUSA attractive to people was Charlie Kirk and his authenticity. And now it's being headed by the most inauthentic bunch of ass...
Well, hold on, wait a minute. What do you say?
Tour. But the thing that made TPUSA attractive to people was Charlie Kirk and his authenticity.
I thought when he got shot in the throat.
And now it's being headed by the most
that footage of him getting shot in the throat was what got people's attention to go into Turning Point.
Authentic bunch of ass clowns. I swear to God, I've ever seen him. This is worse than the Joe Biden administration pretending he wasn't demented.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can see his authenticity because you can see how they set him up. I've never seen a more Truman Show of a guy in my entire life on display.
So what was supposed to be a massive tour stop for the Make Heaven Crowded tour has been scrubbed from both the TPUSA website and the church's social media, but the real story is what happened behind the scenes. We have conflicting reports from insiders. The official narrative that TPUSA claims they canceled due to a misalignment of values.
Well, wait, but you're both Christian, I thought. Shabbat Shalom, guys.
Oh, boy.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, I say, the Christian greeting that we all learned growing up. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. The inside scoop, my sources tell us the church pulled the plug after a massive staff walkout and overwhelming backlash from their congregation. However, to save face and prevent further PR damage to Erica Kirk, they allegedly negotiated a deal to let TPUSA claim that they were the ones who walked away. Either way, the result is the same. We are winning. Are we?
I mean, I'm going to have a chuckle, but is this a win in any real way?
A nationwide rejection. This isn't just one church. The backlash against the new TPUSA is spreading like wildfire. And
they know they'll get us to World War III by the time enough people figure it out for it to matter. So they know, they don't care. They just got to keep changing their lies and get ahead of it until we get all the resources out of us and get that Greater Israel project going.
And you just... There are generations of people who used to adore Tammy Faye Baker, who had a hairstyle and eyelashes that could be viewed with the naked eye from orbit. How insincere and evil do you have to come off to accomplish this? Right? She had all the right glittery clothing, the crazy eyes. Everything should have worked perfectly.
Crazy eyes. That bitch got them demonic eyes.
If this was...
God damn. Let me see. What her eyes look like. What her face, because that's a... Erica Kirk. I think I spelled her name right. Erica Kirk. Eyes. Was it the eyes of the windows of the soul? Yeah, and then like this one right here. Ain't goddamn demonic ass. They look fucking. Damn one too. Goodness gracious. Anyway. Oh. What the fuck?
$1985.
Yeah, you know, anytime I'm seeing the image of her, I'm always thinking of what's that guy? I don't want to approve of a man dressing in looking like a woman, especially an Edomite woman. But that shit was pretty funny. I forgot the dude named Douches. I forgot. Anyway, he was making fun of her. I mean, it was funny, but I don't approve of, especially an Israelite man dressing up as a fucking any kind of woman at all. Shit.
Also, if people couldn't go online and see what actually goes on at these events, because this has been around for a long time, this kind of horseshit, the glittery TV preacher,
yes,
Israel psyop, phony Christianity has been around for many years. Well, pretty much since 1948.
Yeah.
So just now is there podcasts and stuff where when you actually watch what they do, you're like, what is this?
This isn't just one church, by the way. The backlash against the new TPUSA is spreading like wildfire. We're seeing massive protests at churches, high schools, colleges, parishioners, and students.
I ain't playing no more. If you want to watch the rest of it, you gotta get that. Go to title, they go channel. Let's get to see her, and then get to the last one, and I'm done.
Well, this isn't actually so shocking, but Americans have overwhelmingly turned on Israel. Watch this clip of a poll, various polls done by CNN.
I'm Harry Anthony, and today we are running all the numbers on Israel's U.S. popularity problem. Israel is losing support here in the United States, even amongst Republicans. Take a look at this data. Take a look at this data amongst young Republicans. Look at this massive shift that we have had over just the last 4 years, the net favorability of Israel among Republicans under the age of 50. You go back to 2022, two thumbs up for Israel amongst young Republicans. But by 2025, look at this, already a 30-point shift away, their net favorability down to -2. Today, look at this, minus 16 points. That's an over 40-point shift in just 1, 2, 3, 4 years' time away from Israel amongst young Republicans. But that's not the only part of the Republican base where Israel is struggling. How about amongst moderate or liberal Republicans? They make up about a third of the Republican base at this point in time. The net favorability of Israel.
How are they keeping up? How do they know the numbers? Anyway,
moderate liberal Republicans. Back in 2020.
What matters is that these niggas are being exposed. That's all that matters. And the Lord, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, Lords, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah are making this happen.
Again, 2 thumbs up. You'll notice I do a lot of Siskel and Ebert references. I just really like them. At plus 26 points. Today, again,
we're witnessing greatness. And I'll say greatness, a great thing happening, a great event happening. We're witnessing the downfall of our enemies. Yeah. It ain't over with yet. The Lord, hey, it ain't done, and they still being exposed. They some clown ass niggas. The Lord ain't done exposing these clown ass niggas yet.
Territory, -9 points. That's a 35-point shift in just 4 years' time, with moderate liberal Republicans shifting away from Israel. And
the fuck is this nigga? He doing it to move, shave. He moving here, moving there, pushing this, putting that. I'm like, nigga, that's not even necessary anyway.
This, to me, gives you a good indication of why one of the more ardent critics of Israel within the Republican Party is actually, at this point, favored to win a competitive primary. You may know him, Thomas Massie. He, of course, is a representative from Kentucky's 4th District. He has been opposed by Donald Trump. Donald Trump has endorsed his opponent. Pro-Israel voices are also opposed. Many of them have also opposed Thomas Massie. But at this point, look at this. His chance of being the Republican nominee, winning that Republican primary in Kentucky's 4th District, is actually...
whatever. I don't give a fuck about this shit. God damn, there's a lot of talking about this.
The more you stay home, the less you want to leave.
I don't know what that is. Hold on here.
The heavier everything.
What is that, Pat? I don't know what that is, but anyway. Ultimately, what we see here is there is a massive shift in the favorability of Israel here in the United States, that there are so many people who have turned, and it's been drastic. I mean, just the GOP under the age of 50, this right here, showing that it was 28 and now it is -16 points. I mean, that is astonishing how much that shift has happened from before 9/11. I mean, sorry, before October 7th to, because they treat it like 9/11, before October 7th to now. That's the shift that people are looking at. So why has this happened? Well, I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the fact that Israel is a genocidal nation that has been harming children, and getting the United States to also do things like harm children. You know how well it did not sit with Americans? The fact that Iran, that the first site bombed in Iran was a school full of little girls, just like what the Israelis do. The Israelis got the Americans to do the same thing so that we could join in on the massacres, so that we could also be genocidal people. That is what Israel has walked Americans into. We used to be the shining light on the hill, or whatever we were, the Captain America.
The shining turd on the hill of doo-doo. Anyway. I was going to play that last video, but I think I'll say that for something else. I was just thinking about it. Talking about some Dubai wiped out. I'm going to say that for something else. But anyway, I need to wrap this up. Because how much time I got? Shoot, won't bow down there 1 hour. Man. Yeah, let me wrap this up. Let me go ahead and let this keep playing. Forget it.
good guys, the heroes. And suddenly when we wage war, we decide to first target little girls. Now, of course, they say it's a mistake, but nobody believes that. Just like no one believed the Israelis that it was a mistake every single time they hit a hospital, every single time they hit a school, every single time they shot a little kid in the head. Oh, it was a mistake, it was a mistake. How did it happen so often?
Or they either raped a little child. It's a mistake. And you end up having the nerve to ride on their damn bike. They always say anytime there's a victim of these Amalekite niggas, like say there's a victim of an Amalekite nigga, they all either wearing their fucking clothes. It's like say they anytime they rape one of the women over there, they end up wearing some of their clothes. Just you know what I'm saying? If they did something, they killed a child, they'll ride their bicycle or some shit. Take one of their toys and give it to some bullshit. Anyway.
Here's the BBC. They did an investigation and showed that, no, it wasn't random. The Israelis continued to just shoot little kids in the head.
Yeah.
The BBC World Service has compiled material on over 160 cases where children have been shot in Gaza and found that in 95 cases, the child was shot in the head or the chest. In most of these cases, the victim was under 12 years old. The cases we found run from the first weeks of the war up to July this year.
So, wow, children were shot. I mean, that's just so absolutely, is it, I want to say that's shocking, but it's not shocking. That's the sad thing. It's not shocking at all, because this is what they've done and what we've seen time and time again. Here's another investigation. This was done by Euromed Human Rights Monitor. And this report here depicts sexual violence in Israeli prisons.
Oh, here we go.
And detention centers as a state-backed system. They
sponsor this shit, and if you have a problem with it, people will protest against you having a problem with it and say, we have a right to rape people and rape men, children, women, elderly people. We have a right to do. They have a right, not we, mean they have a right to do so. Shit, man, seeing showing you, man, who the wicked rule in this world. Goodness gracious, bruh. Man, this place, man, oh my goodness. And you dumbass Israelites supporting, y'all want to go after, how come you're not going after these people? They are wicked, clearly. They rape men in the booty hole and rape children. And when they get, that's what, they get in trouble for sex crimes of children. And here in America, but guess what? They don't never get persecuted or locked up. No, they get set free and get a first-class ticket back to Israel. But hey, the black Hebrew Israelites, the worst thing fucking ever. The black Hebrew Israelites, the worst thing ever. A black Hebrew Israelite is worse than a rapist, worse than a murderer, worse than just the worst thing ever. A warmongering, genocidal maniac, fucking rapist, serial rapist, baby eating. Fucking, oh my goodness, the black Hebrew Israelites is the worst. Boy, I can't wait to Lord fuck you niggas up, boy. Man, especially you boot-licking damn Israelites, you 2/3 niggas. You're trying to tag along with the enemy and the Lord go fuck you niggas up.
Bridged it. They allowed it to happen, and it was essentially
goddamn calling on Jesus Christ and that type of niggas.
State-sanctioned, and it was a system of torture and sexual violence against Palestinians. Men, boys, women, and girls were raped repeatedly in Israel.
Nobody ain't say, I don't know much about vocab Malone, but that nigga ain't saying nothing about this. No. But black Hebrew Israelites is the worst thing ever.
Israeli prisons as a form of punishment and torture. This report says men and boys.
Shows you how sick these people are, man. The fucking insanity of Christianity, and anybody else that want to come against this truth. I mean, you coming against the prophets of Yahweh Shema Rashad, starting with GMS and other camps speaking the right doctrine. You coming against these men. You coming against Yahweh Shema Rashad. But you coming against this truth, saying, demonizing, saying, oh, it's bad, it's evil. What about these people? Look what they're fucking doing. The fuck out of here. You fucking dumb motherfuckers.
Were raped with
That's
metal.
why I can't wait the Lord fuck you niggas up.
Rods, wooden sticks, and fire extinguishers.
Don't forget dogs. They got dogs trained to rape people too.
nozzles and tore intestines and destroyed reproductive and excretory functions. Guards allegedly forced detainees to strip naked, spread their legs, and then smash, crush, clamp, and electrocute their genitals with boots, rifle butts, metal tools, and hanging weights, while women and girls were subjected to forced public stripping, repeated rapes at gunpoint, and assaults filmed by multiple security personnel who later threatened to publish the footage to coerce them out of shame. And soldiers reportedly unleashed large dogs to urinate on detainees and rape them while they were
There we go.
bound and naked in well-equipped torture rooms.
And you know what? I said I was gonna stop the video. I said no. Good thing the Lord had the spirit on me to say keep on playing. Don't worry about that last one. Let this keep playing.
Accounts also describe soldiers sexually harassing women by exposing themselves through cell windows, dragging women by their hair, forcing them to undress in groups in schools or hospitals that had been turned into detention sites, and beating those who resisted. Women report also being bound naked to metal tape.
Hey, I mean, it's fucked up what they doing to those people. But let's not forget, for you Israelites, the people that's experienced this horror, they did the same thing to us. They did the same thing to us. They had to, if they going through this shit. So what you done to the children of Israel, the real Israelites, it's happening to you right now by these fraudsters. These fucking rats wearing small hats. Fucking Amalekite niggers. They're terrorizing you now. Now you know how it feels to be terrorized. But, hey, when righteousness rule the world, don't worry. We'll treat you right. We're gonna treat you right. We just gonna treat these motherfuckers anyway. I guess I am done now. I'm done. But this the world we living in, man. When the wicked bear fruit, the people more. Well, yeah, when the righteous bear fruit, or the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But it ain't happening yet, but it's soon to be. And when the righteous be in authority, I can rest, man, finally. Can't rest when the wicked motherfuckers ruling the world. That's Esau, even a so-called white man, but he ain't white. He's raised a baby dick sucking Jewish faggot nigger, Amalek. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him who's coming after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. And like I said, who is that him that's coming after the working of Satan? Esau, him, so-called white man, but he ain't white. He's red. He's a baby dick sucking Jewish faggot nigger, Amalek. That's all I got to say. But seek Yahweh Shema Shah by seeking his prophets, and take heed what to say, and try to build a spiritual mental relationship with Yahweh Shema Shah by praying Yahweh Shema Shah, praising Yahweh Shema Shah, worshiping Yahweh Shema Shah, fearing Yahweh Shema Shah, and repenting to Yahweh Shema Shah. To all the men out there pushing this truth and none but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Keep on preach, keep on teach, keep your faith and trust on Yahweh Shema Shah, and stay humble. And for you few sisters out there taking heed, keep your faith and trust on Yahweh Shema Shah. Stay humble, stay in order with your man. If you ain't got no man, stay in order Yahweh Shema Shah. Peace and bliss to the hopeful elect, and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom.